Hi, my name is Megan Washington, and I'm here to help you understand the IEP process. What is IDEA? IDEA. It is a federal education law. Kids with disabilities who qualify can get special education and related services from public schools. A child is covered from birth to the age of 21 if they have a disability and fall within one of the 13 categories within the law. IDEA also gives the rights to families as well as parents and guardians have the right to be a part of the team that develops their child's IEP. It is intended to include information specific to student needs, educational goals, evaluation criteria, objectives, and types of services that the student will receive. The 13 categories covered under IDEA are autism, deafblindness, deafness, emotional disturbance, hearing impairment, multiple disabilities, orthopedic impairment, OHI or other health impairments, which includes ADHD, intellectual disability, specific learning disabilities, such as dyslexia, dysgraphia, or other learning differences, speech or language impairment, traumatic brain injury, and visual impairment, including blindness. The LRE, or least restrictive environment, is to make sure that children with disabilities are educated with children who do not have disabilities to the maximum extent appropriate. The referral process begins. Before requesting a formal evaluation for your child, there may be meetings with the teacher, principal, and/or counselor. These meetings are held to see if academic or behavioral support can be put in place to immediately support your child. The evaluation process, either the teacher, principal, counselor, or parent can request for a student to be formally tested. The evaluation will consist of multiple testing tools that assess cognitive, behavioral, development, and physical domains. The school psychologist cannot diagnose certain mental health or medical conditions, and they may have you follow up with your pediatrician or doctor. When should you evaluate your child? If your child is consistently struggling to keep up with the grade level of academics, if your child is having difficulty in one specific area, such as math or reading, if interventions have not improved your child's performance, or if your child has received mental health or a medical diagnosis from a provider outside of the school. The IEP components are created to determine what services are needed, who is involved in the education plan, or when these accommodations will be provided for the student. One of the most important elements of the individualized education program is the section on present levels of academic achievement and functional performance. This is called the PLAAFP. The statements in this section not only serve as the foundation for the development of the IEP, but they also set the stage for the type of instruction that should be delivered and the specific educational service that will be necessary to provide a student's growth. On your IEP meeting day, IEP teams meet within 30 days of that student being determined for eligible services. The participation includes parents and student if appropriate. Participation is a team which must include the student's parent, general education teacher, and the special education teacher. It may also include the speech teacher, therapist, counselor, or principal. It is uniquely made for each student's needs, including instruction services, OT, PT, speech, technology needs if your child needs an iPad or a keyboard, and any other services that meet your child's disability. Measurable yearly goals, including long-term goals and short-term goals, are on the IEP. Services will allow the student to be included in the general academic curriculum, such as recess and lunch. If and when the student needs to take state exams, that will be on the thing. And the IEP must be formally reviewed annually to determine if the goals set forth have been met, if they need to be modified, and if the disability continues to impact their education. Communication from me, the teacher, the school, in between you and us is very important. I will give you my cell phone number, my email, and anything I can do to help accommodate your child with their IEP. And responsibilities of this are one email away. Thank you so much.